Hi,
Hello.
Mrs. Miller. So nice for you to come.
Likewise.
How was your drive? How was getting over here?
Well, it was good. It's a little snowy, but I can do anything. So,
Understandable. Oh, I'm so glad you made it.
I'm sort of okay. I'm happy that I'm here. It's all right. It's not that big of a deal.
Well, what brings you here?
Well, apparently I got a DUI. Maybe some people in my personal life that are quite important, husband and kids, think that I have an issue. And the end of the year's coming, and I just figured that I should focus on growing a little bit.
Well, that's so great to hear. I really hope I can help you with that.
And I want to keep my license,
So, can you tell me a little bit more about this DUI you got? What happened?
I was just having a good time, drinking like I normally drink. I normally don't have any problems. And then these cops just like, and of course I thought it was because I was a person of color. Have you seen the things going on in the world? But then it might have been because I was 3 times the legal limit, but whatever, and that's why I ended up getting a DUI. But, all is well, it's okay. But I have to do this and, we'll get it done and we'll move on.
So, why do you think so you think the real reason they pulled you over was for your color, or do you think maybe it was because of, they thought you were under the influence?
I was definitely probably under the influence.
Do you think it was, dangerous?
I mean, I drive drunk all the time. So I'm wonderful at it. You know what I mean? I don't know what they were saying, but obviously they just wanted. It probably was a combination of things occurring, because I'm a phenomenal drunk driver.
Well, I mean, just my question is, if you are, then how would they think that, if the only reason they would have probable cause if they saw you swerving or doing
anything. Said I was swerving. They said I was in a little extra lanes or two. But, you got to create your own boundaries,
Sure. I mean, is this the first time you've gotten a DUI then?
No, but we shouldn't dig into the past. What matters is now. Now is that I'm here.
Okay. I mean, this is all about you. So if you don't want to get into the past yet, then we won't go there.
We don't have to.
Absolutely. Yes. So you told me a little bit about, you said you had some family problems?
Well, my husband and our children, they think I might have a problem. Because apparently whenever I drink on the weekends, to relax myself, because I'm a hard-working woman, that, I might get a little violent, might throw a bottle or two, might push some people on the wall. But, come on. Me? Really? They probably were like asleep or something. I don't know. But apparently because I be drunk. But I don't even be that drunk.
So let me just, get over what you're saying. It sounds like you don't really remember what's happening, but you think that your family's claiming that you're getting violent with them, that your your husband is claiming that you get violent when you're drunk, but you have no recollection of that. So you find it hard to believe that could happen, yeah?
Yes, I mean, I normally am just like a pretty go with the flow kind of person. I set my own boundaries. I live by my own standards. And people often just say things, because they don't know what else to say. But, I don't really remember. I do know that I've had a few bruises and cuts when I wake up. But, it's okay. I mean, But, that's one reason why I'm here, for me to get some help, because apparently I have a problem. And I love my family, even though they, are characters.
So do you not trust what they're saying when they claim that you have been violent with them, or?
I'm going to say that everybody doesn't create their own boundaries. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
So they they can be accurate, but whose standards are they living by?
Well, I mean, if this is someone or people you really care about, maybe taking how they feel into consideration.
Which is why I'm here.
Well, I'm really glad.
I took it into consideration, and I went somewhere, wherever the court said I had to go. But I'm here.
So, you talked about how you drink all the time. You drink wherever, whenever. Is it to relax, or what? What's the main reason usually?
My family drinks. My father and I, we have a business. And we just drink. We drink with our people. We drink everywhere. And so drinking is just second nature. It's like water. You need it so you can go live your life.
And would you say he's been pretty successful? You'd say he's pretty healthy?
He's living a great life. Maybe my mom died, and maybe he drunk even more. Maybe just a little violent sometimes, but that's irrelevant. We all have bad flaws, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, have you ever been open to the idea of another outlet besides drinking for these issues and problems and sadness that he hasn't seen yet? If his outlet is drinking, have you ever thought about a different outlet for your issues?
Issues? I'm a
For
well-rounded individual. This is a mishap, and I'm here because everyone thinks it'll be a little bit better, but everyone isn't me, you know? I don't really have any issues. I'm great, and I'll do whatever it takes to get to the next step. But as far as examining my father, he's a well-rounded individual, you know, and his liver's great, so that's what really matters, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's not here today. This isn't
Yes.
about him, absolutely.
Yes.
So this is about you.
Mhm.
So, and you said that you don't have any issues. So
I'm wonderful.
okay,
Yes.
well, that's really great. I'm really glad you feel that way about yourself.
Yes, yes, I'm a well-rounded individual.
Would you say that your family feels that same way about you?
Oftentimes people can't see things in you because they don't see them in themselves, you know? And because of that, yeah, I think it just makes them, and not for everybody. I know those are my family members, and I might have, you know, created them or whatever, but like everybody's not for me, so everybody's not gonna understand every aspect of me. So when I drink all day, every day, and they have a problem with it, that's just because they haven't opened their mind to creating their own boundaries, you know?
So you don't think that I'm just trying to understand here. So you feel that you think they have different boundaries than you think, and that's why they're
Yes.
putting this on you?
Yes, because
Okay.
they don't think it's acceptable to drink 24/7. I think it's a way to relieve yourself, to feel good. It's a happy, joyous, great moment. Who cares if you can't stand up that long, or you're a little falling down, or maybe you accidentally hit something? It'll be okay, you know? Everything has good and bad to it.
I mean, you talk about relieving yourself from
Mhm.
what?
The pressure that they're putting on me because they don't have their own boundaries, you
Okay.
know? Everybody puts on me. I mean, work is overwhelming. As much as I do like my job, it's still very stressful. Having a husband is stressful just because, I don't know, people just don't get me. I've never been one to fit in. And so, you know, when you don't fit in, you just create your own life.
Absolutely. Well, we're running out of time, but I would just like to go over everything. It sounds like what you just said was really important, that you felt like you hadn't always fit in everywhere. And because of that, you feel that others see things very differently than how you see them. Is that right?
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Yeah.
And
I'm amazing.
you use drinking because to get a relief, but
From the pressure,
from
yes.
the pressure, absolutely. And you think that others don't understand. They think you have a problem, but they don't really understand how you live your life.
Dude, we're the same person.
Okay, well,
We need to drink together.
Well,
no, okay.
this was a really great first session. Thank you so much for coming
Absolutely. And I might come back, you know what I
That'd
mean?
be great.
Have
It was
a
so
good
nice
one.
meeting you.
Take care.
You too.
Okay.